That check engine light, the weird jerking when you shift gears, the idle that suddenly sounds off, it might not be a failing part. It could just be bad data. Because here's the truth mechanics hope you never learn. Your car is basically a rolling computer, and like any computer, it glitches. But there's a simple trick that clears out all the junk signals, resets your car's brain, and solves most of these problems without replacing a single part. No tools, no special gear, no $500 dealer bill, and once you know how to do it, you'll never look at a warning light the same way again. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll learn one reset that secretly changes how your car drives, and almost no drivers know it even exists. Mechanics know these tricks. They just charge you for the fix. But today, you'll learn how to do it yourself, for free. First, you need to understand the real reason cars act up. When your car starts acting weird, rough, idle, weird shifts, flashing lights, most people assume something broke. A failing part, a dead sensor, maybe even a major engine problem. But that's not always the case. In fact, more often than not, the part is perfectly fine. What's broken is the communication between the systems. Your car runs on data. Dozens of sensors send signals to modules like the ECU, the TCM, or the BCM. And just like your phone or laptop, those signals can get scrambled. A weak battery spike, a bad ground, or even a loose gas cap can trigger a cascade of miscommunication. Suddenly, your transmission's downshifting too hard. Your idle's all over the place. Your check engine light pops on, but nothing's technically broken. It's like your car's brain is stuck remembering an old injury that doesn't exist anymore. That's where resets come in. By clearing that old data, you give your car a clean slate. It stops reacting to outdated info and relearns what normal actually is. And the best part? It costs you nothing, except maybe a few minutes of your time. But how do you actually reset a car's brain? Let's start with the most classic and most powerful trick mechanics have been using for decades. The classic battery reset. It's simple, effective, and it works across almost every car on the road. Step 1. Turn off the ignition completely. Remove the key if your car still has one. Step 2. Pop the hood and disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. That's the black cable, usually marked with a minus sign. Step 3. Press and hold the brake pedal for 30 seconds. Why? Because it helps drain any residual power left in the system. Step 4. Wait. Give it 10 to 15 minutes. Then step 5. Reconnect the battery. You might lose your radio presets. Your clock might blink 12 o'clock. But what you get in return is a fully rebooted system. All those stuck values, adaptive fuel trims, throttle positions, even transmission shift logic, get wiped. It's like hitting factory reset on your car's brain without actually changing your settings manually. And here's where it gets interesting. If you just replaced a sensor, swapped in a new battery, or had weird idle issues after basic maintenance, this one reset can clear it all up. No code reader, no special tools, just a wrench, a little patience, and a clean slate. But what if you don't want to reset everything? What if you just want to fix one part of the car without losing all your other settings? There's a smarter, more precise trick for that. Targeted module reset, using fuses. Sometimes you just want to reset one specific part, like your transmission, your infotainment system, or your ECU, without touching anything else. That's where the fuse box comes in. Most cars have individual fuses for every control module. You'll see labels like ECU, PCM, powertrain control module, even ABS or SRS. These tiny fuses control the power going to specific systems. And here's the trick. If you pull the right one, wait a few minutes and plug it back in. You've just reset that module. Let's say your transmission is shifting weird after a fluid change. Instead of resetting your whole car, you can just pull the TCM fuse, wait 10 minutes, plug it back in. Now the transmission starts fresh, relearning from zero. This trick is especially helpful for issues that pop up after service, like new sensors, reprogramming, or battery replacement. You avoid wiping your radio presets or navigation memory, and still solve the problem at its source. It's fast, precise, and totally underused by most drivers. But the next trick is even more hidden. No tools, no parts, just your key, your foot, and a sequence mechanics rarely talk about. Hidden pedal dance reset. It sounds like a joke, but it's real. Mechanics call it the pedal dance, and it's one of the most underrated reset tricks in the book. No tools, no scanners, not even a fuse pull. Just your key, your gas pedal, and a little timing. This trick resets your throttle body and transmission logic. It's used on everything from Nissan to Toyota, GM to BMW. Why? Because over time, your car adapts to how you drive, but sometimes it learns the wrong habits, especially after battery issues, sensor problems, or stop-and-go traffic. Suddenly, your car feels sluggish, jumpy, or inconsistent. The pedal dance wipes those bad habits clean. Here's how you do it. Turn the key to the on position, but don't start the engine. Wait 3 seconds, then press and release the gas pedal 5 times quickly within 5 seconds. Wait 7 seconds. Now press and hold the gas pedal down for 15 seconds. You'll often hear a faint click from the engine bay. That's your throttle body resetting. Start the engine, let it idle, and let the magic happen. What you're doing is reteaching the car how to manage airflow and throttle response. It's like recalibrating your car's breathing system. And the result? Smoother acceleration, better idle, and cleaner shifting, without lifting the hood once. But if you've got $20 and a phone, there's an even better way to diagnose and reset issues like a pro. Reset with OBD2 scanner. You don't need a mechanic's toolbox to unlock your car's secrets, just a $20 scanner. Plug it in, scan, clear the code. It's that simple. Every car made after 1996 has an OBD2 port, usually located under the dashboard. Plug in a basic OBD2 scanner, and you'll instantly see what your car's computer sees. Check engine light came on after filling up with cheap gas. A scanner will tell you misfire, loose fuel cap, oxygen sensor glitch. The scanner gives you the code and lets you clear it. But the real gold is the live data mode. This lets you see your fuel trims, RPMs, coolant temperature, throttle position, and more in real time. You can literally watch how your engine responds as you drive. It's like giving yourself X-ray vision into your car's brain. Clear the code, drive around, and see if it comes back. If it doesn't, you just fix the issue without lifting a wrench. If it does return, now you know it's not a glitch. It's real and worth diagnosing further. And here's the best part. Many of the same resets mechanics do in their shop. They're doing it with a scanner just like this. The only difference? They charge you $100 to do it. But if you've tried the simple tricks and your car still feels off, it's time to bring out the big guns. Full reset. If nothing's worked so far, it's time for what mechanics quietly call the nuclear option. A full reset that wipes every module clean and forces your car to relearn everything from scratch. It's aggressive, but when done right, it fixes problems that nothing else can. First, disconnect the battery, just like before. But this time, also pull the fuses for your PCM and TCM. That's your powertrain and transmission control modules. Wait at least 30 minutes. This gives the entire system time to fully power down and forget old data. Now comes the crucial part: relearning. Reconnect the battery and fuses. Start the car, but don't touch anything. Let it idle for 5 full minutes with the AC turned off. Then switch the AC on and let it idle for another 5 minutes. No revving, no pressing pedals, just let the car sit. This idle relearn teaches the ECU how to manage airflow, fuel trim, and engine load under different conditions. Next, take the car for a short, gentle drive. Smooth acceleration, steady braking, let it shift through gears naturally. This teaches the transmission how to behave properly again. Many cars, especially Hyundai, VW, and Ford, will even exit limp mode after this full reset process. And that's the hidden power of a complete wipe. It doesn't just clear problems, it retrains your car how to behave, like teaching it to drive all over again. But if you're not ready to go nuclear, there are smaller resets you can and should try first. The basics most drivers overlook. Before you dive into deep resets, don't forget the small stuff, because these basic systems glitch more often than you'd think. And when they do, they make your car feel way more broken than it really is. Start with your TPMS light, that stubborn tire pressure warning. First, inflate all tires to the correct PSI. Then turn the ignition on without starting the engine. Press and hold the TPMS reset button, usually under the dash, until the light blinks 3 times. Then drive for a few minutes. That's it. No scanner needed. Next up, the HVA C-blend door reset. If your vents are blowing the wrong temperature or the airflow's acting strange after a battery replacement, try this. Turn the ignition on, then press and hold the recirculate and rear defrost buttons at the same time for 10 seconds. That forces the climate control system to recalibrate its internal motors. How about a steering angle sensor reset? If your traction control or stability light won't go off, or the steering feels off-center, do this. With the car running, Turn the wheel fully left, then fully right, then center it, and drive in a straight line for a short distance. Most modern cars will auto-recalibrate the steering logic. Need to reset the transmission's adaptive memory? Turn the key to the on position. Press the gas pedal all the way to the floor and hold it there for 10 seconds. Turn the key off while still holding the pedal down. Wait 2 minutes, then release the pedal and start the engine. This forces the transmission module to forget learned shift behavior, perfect after a fluid change or rough shifting issues. Even your infotainment system can act up. Bluetooth won't connect, navigation glitching. Go into System Settings and select Factory Reset. Clears corrupted cache and restores full function without touching your music or maps. And no matter what reset you do, always follow up with an idle relearn. Skipping that step is how you end up with stalling, hunting RPMs, or hesitation at red lights. Pro tip: keep a reset log. Write down what you reset, when, and why. Over time, you'll start spotting patterns and solving issues faster than your mechanic. Still here? Good, because the final reset most people ignore could save you hundreds on a repair part that's not even broken. Bonus trick: window calibration reset. This one catches people off guard, especially after a battery replacement or electrical reset. Suddenly, your power windows stop working like they used to. They won't roll all the way up. They reverse halfway. The one-touch feature just disappears. Most drivers think the switch is broken, or worse, they replace the motor. But what's really happening? Your car forgot where the top and bottom of the window is. That's it. Here's how to fix it. Step 1. Turn the ignition to the on position. Step 2. Roll the affected window all the way down and hold the switch for 5 seconds after it's fully open. Step 3. Roll it all the way up, and again, hold the switch for 5 seconds once it's fully closed. Step 4. Test the auto up or auto down. If it still doesn't work, repeat the process once more. What you've just done is teach the window module its limits, top and bottom. It now knows exactly where the window should stop, and the one-touch function usually returns instantly. This tiny reset saves people from spending hundreds replacing perfectly good components, and it's the kind of fix a dealership might charge for, while quietly doing exactly what you just did for free. So now you know the truth. Most car issues aren't broken parts. They're broken logic, a stuck module, a confused sensor, a memory loop that keeps your car running on old data, and the fix? A reset, not a replacement. Mechanics know this. It's why they charge you for diagnostics when all they really do is pull a fuse or unplug a battery. But now, you've got the same tools and the knowledge to use them. If this video saved you time, stress, or money, smash that like button and hit subscribe. We're building a library of no-nonsense car tricks that actually work, without overpriced tools, shady shops, or guesswork. And hey, have you ever fixed a car issue with just a reset? Drop it in the comments. Your story might help someone else skip the repair bill too.